This time, I have a recommendation for a podcast episode that I listened to today and found fascinating. The podcast is Code Switch, an NPR show about race and how it affects all kind of aspects of culture. Really interesting conversations. The team is all journalists of color, and most of the guests are people of color as well. Um, and it's just really interesting and illuminating. And today, I listened to an episode called Racist Slurs, Naughty Words, and How Dictionary Editors Defined Them. It's a conversation with a guy named Stefan Fatsis, who wrote a book called Unabridged: The Thrill of and Threat to the Modern Dictionary. And they just dig into the history of slurs and how dictionaries have tackled them over the years in terms of defining them, characterizing them, and how they've responded to the changing usage of words like that. And so it was just a really fascinating conversation. I am sort of a very amateur linguistics nerd, and I find the way language evolves kind of fascinating. And to hear about it, particularly how words like that can go through cycles of being relatively innocuous or even being an in-group signifier, and then can be co-opted and twisted, usually by white culture, um, into something that's more invective. And it was really interesting, and to think about how, as a lexicographer, you would describe a word like that and its usage. So I'm going to put a link to it in the show notes, and hopefully you'll check it out. And if you do and you want to talk about it, you can email me at everyday@particulatemedia.com. Thanks for being here. I'll talk to you again soon.